Have you ever thought about how some of our biggest problems, like waste or feeling disconnected or not having opportunities, could maybe be solved by just one single idea? Well, today we're going to dive into a pretty incredible vision for the future. And believe it or not, it all starts with a single Japanese word. From MOTTAINAI, the future is reborn. Now, that right there, that isn't just a catchy slogan. It's literally the foundation for everything we're about to talk about. Think of it like a single seed that, when you plant it, grows into this amazing vision of giving new life to everything, not just objects, but people too.
So what is Mottainaai, really? I mean, the easy translation is don't be wasteful, but that doesn't even begin to cover it. This is a really deep cultural idea. It's that feeling of regret you get when you see potential just being thrown away. You know, like food getting tossed out, or a person's talent just sitting there unused. It's all about seeing and respecting the value, the energy, the story that's inside of everything.
Okay, so how do you take a beautiful philosophy like Mottainai and turn it into something real, something you can actually build? Well, you start by defining what you're trying to do. The mission here is all about connection, weaving together people, their communities, and the future itself. The goal is to create this self-sustaining cycle of hope and happiness. And that mission feeds directly into this incredible vision to build a society where anybody, and I mean anybody, can feel safe enough to try new things and just be their true, authentic self. So the organization making all this happen is called Reborn Japan, and honestly, the name is just perfect because it's all about this idea of rebirth, of giving new life, not only to things we might throw away, but, and this is the important part, to the potential we overlook in people. The whole project really stands on these two pillars. On one side, you have the rebirth of things. This is where they take materials like old kimonos or even plastic bottle caps and upcycle them into something new and valuable. But the other pillar? Man, that's where the real magic happens. That's the rebirth of people. It's about finding those hidden skills, that dormant potential, and giving people the chance to let their true selves shine. And this is what I find so profound about it all. The act of taking something someone else threw away and giving it new value, that becomes this powerful symbol for believing in the untapped potential inside every single person. It's a message of hope that's just as true for an old piece of fabric as it is for a human being. All right, so a philosophy is great, but where does it actually, live and breathe? For this project, it all starts in a little local cafe. So this is the Kimagera Cafe in Yamaguchi, Japan. Now, the name Kimagera can mean whimsical or on a whim, but its mission is totally focused. It's designed to be a physical hub, a real place for blessing and connection, where this whole reborn idea can actually come to life. And you might be asking, who is this place for? Well, the short answer is everybody. It's for people looking for a new chapter in their life, for folks who love community, for people who are passionate about Japanese culture. It's for dreamers, families, individuals, anyone and everyone. It's built from the ground up to be a place that connects all kinds of people. And when you go inside, yeah, there's amazing specialty coffee, but it's so much more than a coffee shop. They host workshops, they hold community events, they sell these beautiful upcycled products and handmade crafts. But maybe the most important thing they offer is something you can't even buy. It's a space where a simple conversation can lead to a real solution, a new idea, a powerful connection. Okay, so we've got this wonderful, community-focused cafe in Japan, a real local hub. But the vision doesn't stop there, not even close. This is where the story takes this amazing turn and goes global. So you've got this one small cafe in Yamaguchi, built on upcycling and community. And somehow it becomes the engine that powers a social mission all the way over in Indonesia. How in the world does that work? Well, it's through this absolutely brilliant circular model. Here's how it all connects. When you buy one of those cool upcycled products in the Japanese cafe, the profit doesn't just stay there. It gets sent to help fund a mission in Indonesia. That mission trains young local leaders, they call them heroes, to tackle their own environmental problems and support kids' education. It creates this beautiful self-sustaining loop that connects Japan to the world. It's amazing. You know, a vision this big, this ambitious, it's not something you just whip up in a weekend. This is the exact opposite of a short-term plan. This is a 20-year journey, a life's work, and it's all mapped out with some serious foresight.
And just look at this roadmap. It is incredibly detailed. It starts with the cafe opening in 2025, then moves to starting the work in Indonesia by 2030, and then, and this is key, it focuses on mentoring the next generation of leaders to make sure this whole thing can keep going. The final goal for 2040 is this fully functioning 3-location ecosystem of positive change. This is truly a marathon, not a sprint.
So when you see an incredible 20-year roadmap like that, this huge global vision, you kind of have to ask, what's the personal fuel that drives that kind of commitment? What's the real human reason behind such a grand plan?
And when you dig down, it all comes back to this one simple personal goal: to be an approachable, admired person. To just use your own life to create a space where other people, kids, friends, whether they're next door or across the world, can have a chance to chase their own dreams. It's really the ultimate proof that sometimes the biggest, most profound global changes start with a single, heartfelt human mission.